Hello guys and welcome to a brand new video. Today I'm here with JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Stone Ocean Part 2 episode number 4 reaction. Alright, the previous episode. We two things happened. First of all, we got to meet a new character. I wouldn't say meet a new character, but we got properly introduced to him. He is Anasui and he is going to help us out for for a reason, for a proposal. I don't know, he wants to marry Jolene. That's like his proposal. I don't know what's up with that, but putting that aside, he has an interesting ability. I think it's called Diver's Drive. I think that was what it was called, where when his stand attacks a thing, it goes inside it, stays there for a moment. There's a little time lag, and after that it kind of goes towards the other other what do you call it, other surface. Like it's kind of like a diver, how diving into one thing, that kind of a thing with a little time lag. So I'm kind of interested to see how he's going to use his abilities, because the first thing that he did using that ability is an interesting one, where he used his ability to attack people on the other side of the door. So I'm pretty sure this has quite a few interesting applications, so we'll see that. And not only that, another interesting stand was introduced. Survivor. This thing is not that strong offensively, but it does weird things to your brain by using like a very small electric impulse, and makes you go mad and start fighting amongst each other, which obviously Pucci took from Dio and kept in a disc, and now he's using it to to find to kind of deal with Jolene. And the prisoner guards are there, they're like fighting amongst each other. One of the prisoner guards wins, and he opens all the doors to the prisons, and now this is like a whole battle kind of thing. Like everyone's going to fight with each other, I feel like. So let us see what happens. And yeah, this is episode number 4 of part 2. Let us begin. I'll be putting the subtitles on the timer here, sync it to whichever is a preference, and let's get started. Okay, here's the countdown. 3, 2, 1, go. All right. Oh, okay. Yeah, this. Okay. I'm pretty sure you need to get Jolene's permission first instead of asking Foo Fighters, but oh well. Yeah. Okay. Like one thing we could see, like obviously because of I'm guessing the change in animation, but the improvement in animation and the visuals, Dio's character design is a little bit different here, isn't it? Like, yeah, like I don't know what I would call it, but he looks a lot more. Yeah, the style is a lot kind of similar to this style. Now, like the style that we have now of all the characters, that type of style. Like the way we've seen Dio is the last time we saw Dio was in, I think, part 3, the final section. Yeah, season 3 part 2. That was the final time we saw Dio. I don't think we saw him after that, maybe in some flashbacks or something, but that's just it. So seeing him here again in this style is kind of interesting. His style is a lot different. Like yeah, like this style is where characters are more lean and muscular, while in part 3 there was that still like huge muscular body and everything. It was still like that. So we saw Dio like that, but now we're seeing him like this, which is quite interesting. All right, let's see. Secret of Guard Westwood. All right. So many characters here. I wonder if a few of them will become the side characters or something. Fight Club. Okay, let's see. So they're all gonna fight each other indiscriminately? Or what? The water it helps in conduction. Oh, here we go. Everyone's gonna go mad. Yeah, she's thinking. Okay. Oh no. Oh no. It's affecting her as well. Yeah. Damn. Mm, damn. Oh boy. Oh my god. Wait. He's just. Okay. Whoa. 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 What? 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 Damn. Okay. All right. Oh, nice. Oh my god. Yo. Oh my god. Yeah. Jolene has become a little bit vicious because of the stand. Like, what's up with this thing? He can see stuff or what? So he's an ordinary human. And how is he like. Yeah. Yeah, all the others are going to join in now. Oh no, they're just standing, okay. Wait, what? Oh, so anyone who gets in this stand, affected by the stand, sees this. Whoa. Oh, okay, okay, okay. Oh boy, yeah, they're fighting against each other now. This guy looks like he might be a side character. I don't know why. Oh, nice. Okay, there you go. Got him again. Yeah. Oh, okay, okay. Oh wow, these application of strings are crazy. Damn, backfired. Connecting these two hands with his throat. Wait, who? Did someone shoot her? What happened? Oh my god. Wait, did he do that? How? Oh my god. Yeah. So he's the one. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, someone shot her. It doesn't seem like a like it seems like a shotgun or something, like it just blew. Yeah, he can see her stand. It makes sense. He's a stand user. And he doesn't know what stand actually is. That's why he's saying like, oh, I can see threads around me. He doesn't know that's called a stand. He probably doesn't know what's a stand. Let's see. Or no, maybe he knows. I don't know. Oh, oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, nice. Damn. Okay, there it is. Yeah. Whoa. Okay, what's happening? Oh, nice. Wow, this is so cool. The way she's using her stand. Yeah. Oh. Oh my god. Ah, nice. Okay, that's. Oh my god, what's going on here? Whenever she tries to deal like a finishing blow, this happens. What's going on? Whenever she tries to deal a finishing blow. Oh my god. Oh god. Oh boy. Okay, yeah, he's gone crazy. What? What? Stealing? What? Oh, satellite. Someone shooting from the outside or something? Oh my god. Wait, what? Yeah? Wait, what? What's he? Oh my god. So someone's shooting from the outside. Like there's bullet, like bullet holes. What? Oh my god. Yeah, like I said. Oh my god. So it's like, oh, yeah. Damn, that's a crazy stand. What in the hell? So these were the things that were taking out. Oh, stand name, Starlight Will. That's a crazy stand. Using meteorites or whatever. Oh, it's Anasi, isn't it? Yeah. Wait, what? Oh, wow, that's an interesting way to use. Wait, what? Oh my god. This is some crazy stuff. Oh my god. Ah, just drinking some. Yeah, or maybe more, true. Uh, no, you need. Okay, what? What? Oh god. Alright. Oh boy, here we go. Ah! Oh my god. Yeah. Ah! Wait, can he stop it? Yeah! There you go, because it's his stand. Yeah. Damn. Yeah, 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 okay. And he himself is strong. That's the problem here. Like, without his stand, he himself is enough strong. And the survivor is also kind of messing with him. Oh, okay. Ah! Oh! Oh my god! No, 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 please, please, please. Oh my god. Oh my god. What is happening? That's uncomfortable as hell. Uh, okay. It's going to burn up. Oh my god. Yeah. Magnetizes meteors. Yeah, okay. Maybe hide behind him or something. I don't know. Like he'll take it. Okay. There you go. He doesn't know what the stand is. He just knows this is happening. 5. Damn. Wet ankle socks. Yeah. Yeah. So he's not going to use his stand now, just plain fight with her? Just to test her out? Wow, that's a foolish mistake. Yeah. Yeah, go ahead. Helps us out a lot. Wait, who? Yeah. Just. Oh my god. Wow, it just completely destroys. Oh, that's how he got it. Oh my god. What? Wait. Oh, okay. Oh, star. Oh, what? Wait, what? Wait, what happened? Broken pieces of brick. Oh, okay. Now, yeah, now he cannot take this out. The book, it has burning bricks inside it. Yeah, but the burning brick and the boot will hit him. Exactly. Yeah, and the brick had enough momentum to get him. Uh, uh. Nice. Oh boy. Yeah, but he. Oh boy. The star, yeah. Okay. Wow. We had to go through so much to defeat one character. There's like not hundreds. How many? Like at least 10 to 20 of them now. I guess they're fighting amongst each other, so half of them won't try to mess with us. But there's a few. I'm pretty sure there's a few who's try to get Jolene now. That guard is down. So yeah, but I'm guessing Anas will probably arrive by that time. Like they're on their way. So okay. Wow, this episode had a lot of applications of so many different ways to use the stands. Like Anasu's application of his stand, Jolie's using application of her stand. Like damn, I loved how she used her string to not stop the punch but kind of redirect it so that she could dodge it. Like that was impressive. Like the punch is coming like this way, and if there's like a string here, it's going to slip like this, like, and it's going to go in that direction, on the other direction, and that's what she used to just dodge the punch narrowly, which is really impressive. And I loved how Anasu used his stand to just transport himself from one place to another, like like those games, I don't know what you call them, like platforming games or something like that they're called, where like Mario and stuff, where you jump on one top of another and like go to a certain goal. Okay, that's it. And just like that, it reminded me of that, like in those games where you have like like a platform which goes up and down as a mechanic, where you use that to go to a higher position and go forward. Anasu's stand using it like that reminded me of that, where he just grabbed one of the legs and started moving, but grabbing, holding on to it. It reminded me of that mechanic in video games, like a raising platform, that type of thing. Wow, this episode had a lot of interesting ways that they use their stands. Like, goddamn, like never would I ever thought like someone who could use an ability like that in that manner. Like that's so interesting. Like if if someone told you like, oh, you know what, I have a power which makes me untangle into strings, and I could use the strings to kind of reach out to something, something in distance, kind of listen to them as well, that type of thing. I would be like, oh, that's a nice power to have, but that seems weak in front of a fist fight. You won't be able to do anything. I would think of it like that. But then this show just showed us so many ways that you can use mere strings to actually win against so many difficult situations. Not only this season, but this episode. Even in the previous episodes, there were so many sections that Jolene just used her string in so many interesting ways that in no way will you ever be able to think about. Like, like damn, like that's crazy. All right, we begin this episode with the Fight Club beginning. This police officer, he had a stand, which at first I thought his stand was related to the seeing the muscles, but turns out that was not part of his stand. That was part of the survivor, I'm guessing, because even Jolene was seeing the muscles, or whatever, the shining muscles, whatever that is, the shining muscles Jolene was also seeing. So that means, as far as I could gather, it's part of the survivor stand. It's not part of that guard stand, because Jolene is also able to see it. So he has a stand, but it's a different one, and his stand is quite powerful if you think about it. Like imagine being able to attract meteors and hitting your enemy with it, and not getting hit by it yourself, because you can just burn it off by the time it gets to you. So yeah, that's a really overpowered, I feel like, stand. And yeah, it's crazy. Now, okay, we begin this episode with them kind of riling everyone up, that guy, and the survivor is acting on everyone, and even Jolene gets affected by it for a moment, and Jolene is like, oh, like I'm going to do anything that I can to get to the bone, even kill people. And then she's like, wait a minute, why am I thinking like that? Now I feel like this is the difference between Jolene and all the other prisoners, or most of the other prisoners, because she's not like a, what do you call it, she's not a criminal. Most of the other people here who are behind bars, they either did something bad. They're either in here for assault, kidnapping, murder, stuff like that, like robbery. So their intrinsic nature is most definitely violence. That's why I said most people. I'm not sure about everyone, but I'm sure most of the people here are like that. I'm pretty sure there are some people here who maybe have been falsely accused, like Jolene has been. Excluding them, most of them here, their intrinsic nature is of violence. That's why whenever survivor gets to them and makes them mad, they end up choosing violence. But obviously Jolene is no criminal. She is not someone who like just indiscriminately kills people or harms them. So when she realizes like, oh, she thinks like, oh, I'm going to kill them, and then she realizes like, she's like, what am I saying? Why am I going to do that? That's not my thought. I never think about stuff like this. I'm being violent here. That completely like hit her, and she realized like something's going on. However, for the other criminals, like I said, since their intrinsic nature is of violence, they don't think any of it. They feel like they need to they need to attack the other people because of the survival stand. But that's one of the intrinsic natures. They don't feel anything weird about it. In their heads they're like, oh, I'm going to kill this person, and they're like, yeah, it's fine, because that's the intrinsic nature. However, for Jolene is different. That's why she, at that spot, she realized that something's wrong with her, which is the difference between Jolene and most of the prisoners here. And that's why I'm pretty sure Jolene was able to hold herself back from actually harming or killing someone else. However, the other prisoners would probably do that, because yeah, most of them, they're violent from the inside. That's why. So all right, so Jolene realizes that, and Jolene is like, okay, she's ready to fight. The prisoner guard comes in, and he like, I don't know, he starts climbing on walls like Spider-Man. Just like he's crazy strong. Like even without his stand, he's a force to be reckoned with. And that makes him even more dangerous. Like his stand power is overpowered in itself. It's like bringing down goddamn meteors from the sky. Like, that's overpowered. Not only that, but he himself is extremely strong and extremely capable of fighting. So he just vanishes in front of Jolene's eyes, like starts climbing walls and stuff, and just gets her from the back. And now here we begin with the interesting ways Jolene uses her stand ability, her strings. The first one that she does is ties the guard's leg up and connects it to the guard's neck. So if like his momentum of his leg was to go and kick Jolene, but that ended up bringing his head along with it and kind of like harming his neck in that process. So since his leg and head are connected, like, and the momentum was he was trying to kick Jolene. There you go. Like that's how she constrained him for a moment. And but this guy is too strong. Like that doesn't affect him that much for the time being. And okay, now after that there was another application we saw which was really interesting. Okay, here we can see like Jolene is also seeing the muscles, and she's like, oh, these are like some shining muscles and stuff she was saying, which is when I realized that maybe seeing the muscles is also part of the survivor ability. And yeah, maybe that's what's going on. So I'm not quite 100% sure, but I think it is part of the survivor's ability. I'm not sure. Either way, and she can see that his left leg is like the shining muscles is not shining anymore. Because he has gotten a little bit damaged over there, and she's like, all right, I can see where she's getting damaged. I can actually attack him in that place again. And she attacks that guy again at that place, the prisoner guy, the guard guy. And this time, another interesting application of her stand. This guy uses both of his hands trying to hit Jolene, and what she does is attaches both the hands to the neck again, and again the momentum is ongoing. Like his hand is in the process of attacking Jolene. The momentum is there. It's in like it's in movement. So at that moment, attaching his hands to the neck means the momentum is still ongoing, and his neck gets like kind of bent up again, and he stops. Like he cannot do anything with his hands, because if he tries to move it, his neck is also going to get like it's going to break or something like that. And he's like choking himself completely for a moment. And like these were like some really interesting ways to use her stand. Like imagine, like I said, if someone told me that, oh, you have a power which makes you unwind into strings, will you be able to win in a fist fight with that? I'll be like, how? But there you go, this is how. This is how you use your strengths to your advantage. Which in no way would have I have ever thought about applying the stand like this. Okay, now Jolene kicks him in the face, and she was almost. I mean, this would have been it. If she did not have any stand, this would have been it. Unfortunately, this is not it. Jolene's hands get shot. For a moment, I actually thought this was like a shotgun or something. Because for a bullet wound, it's too big. So I feel like like it's part of her hand gets chunks, like kind of blows off. So for a moment, I thought like, oh, this is like a stand which involves like a shotgun or something, like like shotgun blows are that big. I'm pretty sure. So for a moment I thought there was like someone shot her with a shotgun or something. But obviously we've seen the disc comes out of this guy, and Jolene realizes that this guy also has a stand. And yeah, that's probably what's doing this, the attack that she was getting. She was trying to use the finishing blow. Now, using that opportunity, the guard stands up and he's ready to fight again. And all right. Okay, so Jolene is ready. She stitches up her wounds and is ready to fight. Okay, now the next application of her stand. This guy tries to punch her. She uses the string. I think uses her leg to kind of attack, kind of stop the string, and makes like a little string like this. His punch is coming, and obviously it hits the string, and she no sorry wait a minute, you know what, let me check this part. Like, she used it in a very interesting way. All right. Okay, so she uses her leg to, yeah, so no, she did. His punch did not hit her string. It was going through the side of it. But what Jolene did is used the tension of the string to kind of moved her string like this in one direction where she's supposed to dodge, and obviously it kind of makes his his direction go in a different way because it's a string. And the tensile strength of the string was probably enough to change the direction. Like, this is the thing, like I could see like how this is happening. Like, you're trying to attack, like, in a straight, in a straight direction, and if someone uses the your power is here in this part, so if someone uses this part to kind of move it in this direction, you can easily do it because your power is going straight, and like, if she tried to I don't know, like, it is just what I think. If she tried to use her string and get this part of the hand, she probably wouldn't be able to move this part because all the force is in this part. So he was doing it like this, so she did not attack here, but she attacked this part of the hand, which does not contain any force, so she could easily change the direction of this. So I think that's what basically happened. Like, he was attacking like this, so this part had no force, so she changed the direction of this part so that the hand could easily go in another direction and she could easily dodge it. And obviously, like I said, she used the string to do it. The string had enough tensile strength to kind of do that thing. And I don't know, I guess that's how it worked out. And I can envision, I can see that happening. You can probably easily envision this type of a thing happening. Like, if someone tries to punch you, if you use a string and kind of do it like this, obviously the aim will move and you can easily dodge it. Like, this was a really cool way that she did. She tried to dodge, she dodged the ability. Like, I'm pretty sure there's a lot of physics going on here, like direction of force, and the application of Jolene's force and all that, like all these things I probably would have been able to realize if if this was, I was watching this like a few years ago when I was still in school, and I had like physics lessons. I've forgotten most of my physics lessons. So yeah, I probably cannot break this whole situation apart and see how this happened, but I can envision it happening. Like I said, there's a lot of things going on, like in a direction of force, and the way she used her direction of force to probably redirect it. and all that stuff. So yeah, this was very like interesting, this part. And not only that, she doesn't stop at that. She she attaches both the hands using her strings and kind of does like this to use her coat on top of his head. He cannot see anything what's happening, and starts punching the crap out of him. And now again, I was like, like the music was playing and everything was going pretty well. I'm like, all right, this guy is over. No, it's not. This time the leg gets shot. And then yeah, obviously Jolene is like, all right, like something is really going on. What the hell is up with his stand? He has a stand, but we don't know what the stand is. Now, one thing we could gather from his way of talking is he was saying something like, oh, I can see that your muscles are made of strings, or whatever he was saying. I can see that. And he also, like, is talking about it like this. So which means that he could see the strings, which means he has a stand, and he doesn't know what these are called. So that means that he knows that he has some kind of a power, but he doesn't know what these are called and what they do. So he's aware of his power, but he's not aware of the fact that these are called stands or what these are. So that's basically what's happening. And so there you go. Now he takes this opportunity to get, like, Jolene in like a, I don't know what you call them, like a choke hold or something. I think that's what you called. Like grabbing the head, like, this part of the head like this, and kind of doing it like this, and kind of like, I think this is called a choke hold or like something like that. I don't know what it's called. And kind of attaching it like this, and yeah. And obviously Jolene's one hand is here in this part of the guard, so he can easily, like, suppress it by using his arm pressure and his neck pressure, and that hand is deemed worthless. The other hand, however, which is open, he says, like, there's one way of applying it is to grab the balls. But the thing that he does after that is interesting. Like, okay, he kind of starts explaining about what, like, how he's grabbing her. Okay, you know what, let me check this part out. Okay, yeah, he says, at first glance it looks like your right arm is free. Like, she even tries to use Stone Ocean to get him, but is unable to do it because he tightens the, like, power in his hand, and she gets more choked. Obviously her stand is connected with her, so even her stand is not able to do anything. But the point of this deadlock is no need is not to choke you out. If I twist your left shoulder like this, do you see what happens? When I pin you like this, your right shoulder is dead. There you go. Like I said, like, because he's using his neck and his hands to kind of put pressure on it. So that shoulder is just, that hand is just, you cannot use it. Okay, now he says, like, I'm certainly aware that this headlock leaves spots of me unguarded. And I love the fact that he's actually explaining the whole process and the weakness. And after doing that, he also takes precautions for that, so that she is not able to get his weakness, which is crazy. Like, imagine explaining your move to your enemy and then also saying what the weakness is, and then actually guarding against that weakness and showing how you are more how you're more stronger. Like, that's what he basically did here. He told everything and even decided to guard against the weakness, and he's like, look at this, you can't do anything now. He says, it's my balls which are now close to a certain right hand. And what he does to counteract that is, as soon as Jolene listens to that, she tries to like, crush them. But obviously he knows that she's going to do it, so he basically lies down on the ground, like, uses, like, kind of moves his hip on the other side, lies down on the ground, and is now, like, on the ground. And so obviously she cannot get a hold of that anymore, because he's kind of laying on the ground now by doing that choke hold or whatever. Yeah, so he's lying on the ground like this, holding Jolene, and his leg is in this direction. So obviously she cannot grab it anymore because, out of reach. So there you go. Like, he just explained his weakness and also counteracted with it, which is crazy. Okay, now Julian realizes what his abilities like when she sees that on top of the like the dome or whatever, there's like like some holes. Now I thought someone was sniping from the outside or something, or I thought like maybe like satellites or something were like shooting something. That's what I thought, you know. But then obviously we see it's actually meteorites. Now it's so crazy to see like obviously the meteors are small, smaller ones, smaller chunks of rocks that he was bringing. If he brought like a huge meteorite down, and this whole prison would have been destroyed. So he was bringing in smaller chunks, kind of like size of like a little ball, which was getting in. And I'm pretty sure if the dome was made of normal glass, the whole dome would have shattered. I'm pretty sure it's bulletproof glass, isn't it? That's why, like there's like the part where it was getting penetrated, the glass dome, that part was only kind of like a hole was there. And the cracks was not like, expanding because it's bulletproof glass as far as I understand here. Like obviously like it can stop bullets, but it's a goddamn meteorite. So that's why like it was like the hole was been made and it's getting inside, but still the whole dome was not shattering because the bulletproof glass is a lot stronger because of that, I'm guessing. Now here Jolene sees and Jolene realizes what's going on, and I don't know how she even thought that it's meteorites. Like the first thing that I thought was it's satellites. I thought like satellites or something was shooting from the sky, but she realized it was meteorites. But she probably saw it after that, and she's like, okay, I know what's going on, and she's like, I need to get out of this like hold, otherwise we'll all be, like I'll be screwed. So she uses her strings to get inside the ear. Oh my god, and come out of the eyes and the nose. Like god damn, that was brutal. And it's like pulling that, and like his nose and eyes like and ears are like kind of getting like god damn. And that's how she's trying to get out of this situation, but this guy is too strong. He's like not moving. The meteorite is coming, and they explain what usually happens from meteors. Like it comes in the Earth's atmosphere. The Earth's atmosphere is the one which burns the meteors down, and by the end when it comes down, it's all burnt up. So most of the meteorites that come to the Earth actually ends up burning out by the end of it. So that's what happens, but this guy somehow negates that. He's able to bring them down and control them. And yeah, so it's coming towards like Jolene's where Jolene is, and it's going to get her. Okay, and then we move to the next character, the other two characters, that is FF and Anasui. So now here, another really crazy application. He uses his legs as like a supporting thing, like it's like climbing them like that. And grabs his hand, and his hand starts moving and transporting him from from the inside to the other side, which is just crazy the way he used the ability. Oh my god. And now obviously Foo Fighter comes in with her gun, sludge gun or whatever, and disables the cameras. And Anasu is like, what the hell are you doing here? Why are you here? And she talks about how she's also here for assistance, and she's not going to listen to him if she tells her not to come, because Jolene is also her friend. And okay, now she also says like how Whitesnake probably has sent multiple assassins, so you need more people. Like what can Anasui himself do? Even though he is strong, he might be able to take down 1, 2, maximum 3 people, but if 10 people comes at him, I doubt he can do anything. So that's why FF is like, yeah, I'm also here. And okay, so and then he again says like, all right, like you're coming is fine, but you need to remember my proposal. I'm marrying Jolene after we get out. If it's like, what the hell is up with that? Can you explain? And he doesn't explain the reason. I don't know why he's saying that. There must be a reason why he's saying that. But we'll get to see. You know, I do wonder what's his motivation behind what she's saying. But never mind that. Jolene is in trouble now. You know, like Jolene somehow is able to get away from that guy using the string. And the meteorites come. One of it hits Jolene in the belly, not belly, but the hip. And the other one was getting to the guy, but the guy just burns it up. So there you go. That's the strongest thing about the meteors. You cannot use it on himself because he'll just burn it up completely. And oh my god, oh, for a sneeze, but it went away. Oh my god, this is going to bother me now. Okay, so yeah, so that's why I'm saying it's overpowered, you know, ability. It hits your enemy, but if it tries to hit you, it just burns off. So like, I thought like there's maybe one way to use this, like maybe just when the meteors come in, just hide behind him. So you know, like he like erases them so it doesn't get you, but it's difficult to do. But okay, so he's using his stand pulls down fireball asteroids from the sky, but they always conveniently miss him and burn to harmless ash. Okay, so there you go. Okay, he grabs Jolene again and again puts her in like another hold. Now, okay, now what happens after that? Okay, this part is so brutal. Like, oh my god, she uses her string, it gets inside the shoe. Oh my god, this part is crazy. It kind of moves around the nail. Oh god, peels it up. It doesn't stop at that, and it peels it even more. Oh god, you know what, this is something that I feel like everyone has have nightmares of this situation. Like, you know, like so sometimes when, like, you know, like something happens, like, you know, and the nails in your hands, like part of the nails, like the skin of which is kind of surrounding your nails, kind of peel off a little bit. And I'm pretty sure everyone has that nightmare. Like, I've seen multiple, like, you know, weird comics about this as well, like where the skin, if you peel it up, you know, like there's a fear that it might actually take off all your skin with you, you know, like the skin that kind of comes up at the base of your nails or something like that. And like, you know, like I've always have nightmares of, that's why I don't touch them, because it feels like, you know, if you try to peel it off, it's going to peel off your whole skin. This actually happened here. Like this is what happened here. Jolene actually did that, peeled the whole nail off along with the skin. And oh my god, like it's so uncomfortable. Like anything that's involving nails and stuff in anime is just so uncomfortable, you know, like for example putting something underneath your nails, and like, yeah, there's so many shows that does that, and it's crazy. Like one of the most prominent shows that did that was Higurashi, and the anime showed that, and obviously the visual novel, which I've read and played, it's a great visual novel. You know, if you read visual novels, you should definitely read Higurashi. Instead of the anime, it does a way better job of doing everything. But enough about that. But in the novel as well, it explains it so in such a way that it feels uncomfortable. So anything that has anything to do with the nails is freaky, and it's actually so uncomfortable, you know. And goddamn, we saw what happened here. Like, you know, Jolene just boy, like that's actually very uncomfortable, that scene. But anyways, like, you know, like you can see gets head chopped off, hands getting chopped off, it's fine. But I feel like whenever something's involved with nails and stuff, it makes it so much more uncomfortable. Like, yeah, that's the thing. Like, my god. Oh, all right, now, so after that, Jolene uses her punch to stop the two meteorites, but obviously she's getting hurt, but this guy is not taking any damage from the meteorites, so it's a disadvantage. Now, Okay, so he gets up again and he's like, oh, like, and I don't know what's happening, but this is probably my power bringing down fireballs from the sky, and for some reason it disappears when it comes in front of me. So that explains, he doesn't know what the hell a stand is and what's happening, but he does know something is happening, and he's pretty gassed up about that. He's like, ah, this is really great. Obviously the survivor is also working its, like, stand ability on him. That's why he's so crazy and so mad. He's like in a rage complete. So there you go. Now, okay, so after that he's like, oh, you have so many, like, wounds in your hands and your legs, like your muscles are not sparkling anymore, so you won't be able to, like, do anything to me. And Jolene gets up and is ready to fight again, and he's like, oh my god, you're doing this again, okay, let's see if you can do anything. And he gets a bit cocky and he's like, all right, hit me, like, it's like, there you go, like, I'm putting my, I'm closing my eyes as well, hit me. And here is where Jolene gets distracted with someone else playing with the bone. And this guy, I'm guessing we're going to see more of him in the future. He's like playing with the bone, then gets the bone and just goes away. Jolene, like, Jolene's distracted with that, and this guy, the prison guard, starts attacking her again. And oh god, now she gets hit multiple times, and then here she thinks of something. This part, I'll read it. How does it go again? One prisoner sees the wall, but the other side of it is, and the other sees the stars through the bars. Okay, one prisoner sees the walls, one prisoner sees the stars through the bars. Which one am I? Like, is this like a quote or something? I'm not quite sure. But okay, so I'm guessing that she's talking about, like, whether she's free or not, like, the star. I'm guessing that, oh my god, I almost bit my tongue, my god. Oh yeah, I'm guessing the star here denotes obviously the Joe star mark, which I guess symbolizes freedom or whatever, something like that. And obviously, like, looking at the star beyond the steel bars also probably denotes freedom, while the other one is looking at a wall, which means that person is, like, a prisoner, while the other one is, like, looking at the stars, like something like that, I'm guessing. Or maybe it has something to do with hope, I'm guessing, like if you're, like, looking at a wall, you're like, you're not that much hopeful. But if you're looking at the outside sky through the prison bars, you're seeing the stars, that gives you more hope. And I'm guessing that's what she was trying to say, like, like, which one she is, like, is she that person who is looking at the wall, not hopeful and doesn't have any, like, goals or something like that, or the person who's looking at the outside world, looking at freedom, looking at the stars, and that gives her hope? Something like that, I'm guessing, is denoting. I'm not quite sure, but yeah. Now she's getting hit multiple times, and she says, there's the bone over there. If I can just get to the white snake, I'll do whatever it takes. I can drink filthy water. I'll become stronger than anyone else. And she grabs the leg, uses her strings to attach. This guy again kicks with the other leg, and the meteors are coming. Okay, of course I'll see the stars until I see my father again. I only want to gaze into the fierce light. There you go. Like I said, this probably denotes hope or something like that. Like, the person who looks at the wall, yeah, it's just looking at the wall, no hope. If you're looking at the stars outside, the stars probably denotes freedom and hope, and obviously the Joe star mark as well. So that's probably what she's trying to say. I only want to gaze into the fierce light, the light of the star, which is probably, the star being the symbol of hope, and she wants to look at that. And she says, yari yari dawa. And the meteor comes in. She uses her the boot. She's taking off the guy, put in bricks inside it. And this was an interesting way that she used the meteorite's attack. Is she used the boot to first of all guard against the meteorite. It diminishes the damage that it would have gotten her. The brick starts getting flaming hot, and she uses the shoestrings of the brick gets a little bit like broken, and the broken brick pieces, like, it gets enveloped in fire, and it's like burning hot bricks. She uses the boot to yank it off and throw it towards him, and he's thinking like, oh, I'll just erase the meteorite, nothing's going to happen. But he forgets the fact that there was bricks inside it and it's burning hot. He destroys the meteorite is gone, but the burning brick is still there with the boots, and it gets into his face, and like hits him, and his face is burning and everything. And she takes the opportunity to headbutt this guy with her stand with Stone Ocean, and he falls down. And he's like, my god, like, how can this girl be this violent and this, like, what's making her do stuff like this and all that. And I love the last scene where she, like, kind of does it like this, and there's like a star mark, and it's coming out from her own star mark, and the string is making a star mark, and it gets in, and she wins. Fantastic episode. Wow, what a great episode. Like I said, this episode has so many unique ways they use the stand abilities that it's fascinating. It's just fascinating. So yeah, that was a very entertaining episode. So there you go, that's it. I feel like this obviously this part has barely started. I feel like out of these 4 episodes, this was the best episode out of all of them. Let's see if there's any other episode that is able to top this one. But either way, yeah, thanks for watching. This is my reaction to episode number 4 of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Stone Ocean Part 2. If you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to press the like button, subscribe. If you're new to the channel or you haven't subscribed, comment down below anything you want to say, anything you want to let me know, and I'll check them out. So yeah, that is it. Thank you for watching, and I'll be back tomorrow. Hopefully, if I have enough time, I'll upload a video again tomorrow. So yeah, tomorrow with another episode of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Stone Ocean Part 2. Until then, goodbye and have a nice day.